Hey y'all, it's your girl Jazzy, and we're back with another video. Hey, back with another video. Hey, back with another video. Hey, we're back with another video. Hey, welcome. For all that is your first time stopping by. Hey girl, hey. How you doing? How your mama doing? How your sister them doing? How your cousin them doing? How everybody doing? Let me know in the comments. And for those of you who have come back to see me, ooh, I think you like me. Ooh, I think you like me. Ooh, I think you like me. Child. I just be running my mouth through me showing off the Dark Gone kit. And I don't even be talking about the kit that I'm using. But I'll tell y'all, this is a kit from Two Lil Bees. All right. It is a older kit. Well, Two Lil Bees, her shop closed, child. Her shop closed. I found out about her on Monday. Her shop closed on Tuesday. Okay. Not literally, but that's what it felt like. Her shop closed like a month after I learned about her. And she's in Florida. I love supporting shops that's here in Florida. For one, child, it's difficult out here in these Florida streets, okay? And then two, I can get my stuff quicker. It's coming from right around the corner. 2-3 post offices, and it's here. I don't have to wait for it to get to Florida and then get, you know. But, yeah, she closed down. I got to try to reach out and see how she's doing. I think she has some kids and, life, got the life in and all that good stuff. So, yeah, this is from her shop. I do not remember the name of it, but being that her shop is closed, I guess it doesn't kind of really matter, does it, huh? But this is also the week of April 7th through the 13th, okay? Just a nice little spring kit. Like I said last week, I was on the prior video. I was trying to go with the April showers, Mayflowers transition thing. That ain't work. It didn't work. Didn't know what I was using for these kits and stuff. And this kit was actually slotted for March, but ended up moving it to April because I just think it's a nice. It's a beautiful kit to use in April because we're kind of transitioning into the springtime and it's time for spring cleaning and resets and all of that there. So I believe this kit was called Breathe, maybe. I don't remember. But, yes, I thought it was just a nice kit to use with the greens and the pinks and all that good pizzazz. All right. Also, I was trying to do something a little different, trying to keep it simple. If y'all know, if you can recall, this is the Rosy Life Planner kit. It's more of a Hobonichi style where you have your weeks on 2 pages, they're vertical weeks, and then you have the dailies in the back. And this is my first time using this type of planner. I knew this was going to work for me, and I am loving it. Very, very happy with it. Still need to purchase the second half of the year. I won the first half of the year, so I need to purchase the second half of the year. But I am loving this, but I had to figure out what I was going to do for like how I'm going to lay out my weeklies. Okay. For one, I'm using kits I already have. And now we've entered into this decorative kit style of planning, and shops are having decorative kits, but back when I needed those type of kits, shops didn't have them, so I had the weekly kits, and then I would have to get like the journaling pages and add-ons and stuff. So I'm trying to use what I have, child. Like if y'all only knew the struggle over here, and I don't want to say it's a struggle with finances because God knows we are definitely blessed over here, but just because finances are at a good point does not mean I need to be out here buying all the kits when I have all the kits, and I just need to use what I have. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using what I have, and I'm making these kits work, and they are working. Okay, y'all, they are working, and these spreads are turning out so pretty as I learn my niche for this style of planning. Okay. I could never do the 7x9 vertical style planner. I did have the Tori Artiste. That was my memory planner for the kids. Truly loved that planner. I was in that planner 2 or 3 years. But I want to also journal for myself, and I do know that I need all of those 2 things for me to memory plan and journal. It needs to be in one planner. So this here is a better situation, better setup for me. But in the meantime, I have had to learn what works for me with my weekly kits, with the weekly overview. And as I'm playing and figuring out using how to use these full boxes, I'm finding stuff that's working for me, y'all. I really, really am. Okay. Now let me get caught up on what all I'm using. Now this doll was from a Glittery Life Plans. I believe she might be still in the shop, but she was really, really pretty. I believe it was a collab with Glittery Life Plans and K Creates. I think I will have it flash across the screen as I try really hard to pull out. Yeah, K Creates and a Glittery Life Plans. That's where that doll come from. That little squashy, swirly thing, y'all, that is from Dash of Sun. That placed so cute right there. Like, it was just the touch that I needed, okay? That came from, like I said, not Glittery Life Plans, Dash of Sun Designs. I do PR for Dash of Sun Designs. You'll be able to find all of that information and the shops that I'm talking about down in the description, okay? The bulk of the foil, other 4 items is coming from Sadie Stickers. So, all of these are older items that I've had for a while, okay? I wanted to do something a little different, right? I don't know if y'all remember, but foil overlays, and I think they are still a thing in the clip art kit community, but I wanted to do the butterfly overlay. Like, I wanted to play and dabble with it, and I just put it over that full box. And I really liked how it turned out. Y'all tell me, do y'all like how that turned out? I know we don't like, or y'all don't like the glossy sticker paper, but I think it works for these overlays, okay? I personally, I like it, okay? Now, one of the things in using my stash, I have all these overlays, because back then when Two Lil Bees was out, I don't think ink swatches was really a thing how they are now. And over time, I have purchased the ink swatch colorways from Paper Trail Plans, and I think that's the only place I've gotten some from as of right now. And I have just almost all the colors, honey, so I can just pull those in with what I already have. And that's why I'm like, I just need to use the stuff that I got, because I have enough. Now, do I need to try to like dig and piece it together? Yes, I do. But that's why I try to set up my kit lineups, so I already know. So when it's time for me to sit down and plan, I'm not trying to find 50 million different kits and kits and foil and all of that. I try to have all that pulled and slotted a month in advance. So all I have to do is pull the stuff out. But yeah, I really like how that turned out. Okay. Also, going along on this journey, last week, I think I did it last week. I just laid down the base, so you were able to see the weekly base and the dailies, and then I came back with like an after the pen overview of everything for the actual week of memory planning. Okay, I did that here as well. Okay. But what ended up happening, I didn't get to do a flip through, or I did do a flip through of the daily pages, but I lost that footage. And I have a lot of personal thoughts that I don't want to have out here on the interwebs, on those, so you won't get to see a flip through of the dailies afterwards, but you will have an overview of the after the 10 for the weekly. All right. And now also remember, the memory spread is going to be for the week of the 7th through the 13th, but the daily spreads is for the 14th through the 20th, which is the week of Easter. Okay. Now, the memory spread for the week of Easter will be up next week. Well, will be up right after this, because that's your girl trying to catch up. Okay, I really am trying to catch up. But I had laid everything down. I did the editing. I did the editing and everything, and I just hadn't did the voiceover editing with CapCut. I don't want to say it's necessarily. I don't want to say it's easier, but it is for whatever reason. Like, and I don't understand why, because CapCut actually has less options when it comes to transitioning and things like that than VN. I think it was called VN does. But I will say the uploading process is a lot quicker with CapCut than it is with the other one that I was using. Like, to the point where I probably am going to upgrade CapCut to get a more premium version to have extra features, just so the videos could be even better, you know. One of the things that I am using, doing the Plan With Me's and the Instagram and the YouTube, like figuring that out through this, is so I can utilize it as well with the church. Okay. We have our church services streamed every Sunday. Bible study is streamed every Wednesday. But it's just simply a Facebook Live. I want to do better with that. And I do like doing the YouTube videos and stuff. So why not learn this way so I can implement it with the church, you know? So, as I'm just, like I said, I'm laying the base down. I believe that's going to be all. Yeah, it's all for the most part. Then I just go over to my dailies, okay? Now, as I've said probably 50 million times, and I think I'm going to say it every video, the daily, the memory plan is going to be for the week prior that I'm actually recording and doing the memory plan. So like this here video was recorded during the week of the 14th, April 14th through the 20th. But the weekly was for the week prior. I really hope that be making sense. Y'all ain't told me yet, do it make sense? Somebody please tell me if it makes sense what I'm saying. Because if not, then I might need to figure out another way, or just stop even trying to explain it, because it may not even matter. All right. This week, what I did was, there was really no rhyme or reason to how I was laying it down. I wasn't necessarily going day by day. As I picked up a sticker and was like, this is how I want this sticker to be used, I would put it to the day that I want to use it that way, and kind of just did that and flip back and forth with how I laid everything out. Now, I've said this before as well. What I like about the dailies, it doesn't take as much decorating, because I do need to leave room for the plans itself. So I'm able to just throw down a couple of stickers and then go from there. Okay. Now, the week that I memory planned for, I started I don't know if I want to call it weight loss, but I started a program called It Works. If y'all know anything about it, got any suggestions, please let me know. But I just started it, you know, so I am tracking what I eat to see, just to watch my intake, because I need to make sure I'm drinking more water, and I need to be mindful to try to have 3 square meals a day and try to make some healthier options in those. So I am tracking. So each day has a place for me to track what I eat, and it's been helpful because, child, some days I don't be doing good with my eating. Okay, I just don't. So I have to try to figure out, but I won't know that if I'm not tracking it and knowing the best way to correct it. You know what I mean? And yeah, so that doll right there is from Stick with Katie. I knew I wanted to use her. I just wasn't for sure. I wanted to use her with this because I actually had slotted the doll with the kit for last month when I wanted to use her. So I just felt like, because the kid is very serene, very peaceful, and look at sis is meditating, and she is trying to tap into her happy place, think happy thoughts. And why wouldn't I want to try to, like, highlight that, So yeah, child, I'm using one of them little squiggly things from Dasha Sun. Really do love those. I need to order some more. Because I just think it's the perfect little accent piece to add. Tongue twister. And yeah, so I am, I'm still learning this whole layering situation and adding things and visualizing it ahead of time. So as I progress on, I have a better view or understanding of what I want to lay where, right? But then also, I need the stuff to be laid down in a timely fashion. Like, I need the dailies to be done so I can write I can journal for the day, so I'm still working on finding a good balance of layering. Now, next week, kid. Oh, baby, that thing is so pretty, and it layered and laid down so pretty. Okay, now I typically don't show me flipping through the books. But I did want to show this because this is the Fashion and Florals. I think this was 4. I think it was 4 from Verse Planning. No, it was 3. And she has the latest Fashion and Florals in the shop now. Okay. Your girl's code is Jazzy15, JAZZI15. The link is down in the description. So if you want to go try it out, test it out, get them, I highly suggest you get that book. Okay, that is a bomb book. The flip through is on Instagram, on Verse Planning page. Get the book. All right. Now, if it's sold out, I'm sorry. If it's not, though, get it. Get it. Okay. So yeah, still doing some little layering here and there. And then like I said, I don't want to do too much either, because I know that I'm going to have writing on these. Now, do I know what the writing is going to look like, how much or how little? No, typically Wednesdays is my Bible study notes. It may be a little, it may be a lot, but I don't want to overdo it with the layering, because I've learned that I embrace the white space. Okay, I can't have too much layering, too many things going on, because then it's going to be overwhelming for me, and it's going to be difficult for me to visualize and look at, and I don't want that. So I'm just trying to keep it simple. You know what I mean? What day was that? Tuesday, and I think I'm just bouncing back and forth. Also, y'all, I'm trying to remember to use that little clear piece of paper to help with my layering, because it helps so much. But your girl be forgetting to use it. Oh, excuse me. Your girl be forgetting to use it, and yeah, like, why am I making work harder for me? Okay, I will say, this here was not the best of layering. I need to work on layering behind dolls better. Okay, I need to take a little more time in doing it so I can get a full visual of what it is I'm going for. Okay, so this day is probably my least favorite day of the week. Might be my least favorite day so far of the year, to be honest with you. But I would have to look back through all of them to get, a good, truthful concises on that. Okay. Oh, I had to get me a little agua. All right. Oh, also, cheers to me. I got it under 30 minutes, y'all. Yay. Let me know if you like the shorter videos, longer videos. If you have a preference, do you prefer the longer ones, being that, if you're planning with me. So just kind of let me know. I have thought about maybe going live and doing something just to because I want to start posting maybe 3 times a week on Instagram, and I can make one of those be a live. So we'll have to see how that works out for me. Okay. I think we're on. Yeah, that's it. This is going to be Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday were both busy days, so I definitely kept it simple because Saturday, me and TJ, we had a meeting that morning. Then the community had an Easter egg hunt. So I needed the space, and then we went to a banquet. So I definitely needed the space to write out the thing. So this here was just very, very simple. Now I did lose the rest of the footage. Okay. Did not realize I had lost the rest of the footage until I went to editing. So like I said, I can't even show the 2 dolls that I used. These was like real nice, really, really nice, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll post them on Instagram. But yeah, child, the footage was gone. Okay, it disappeared on me. So I just did the overview for the weekly, and you'll see that in a second here. Keeping up with making sure that I keep track of what all I ate. So putting a spot for that to go up under there. And yeah, that's kind of it. I just want to say thank you for stopping by, and I appreciate each and every last one of you that watch, like, comment, subscribe. And if you have not, please do so. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be seeing you soon on the next video. All right. Like I said, the memory spread is from the week of the 7th through the 13th. Okay. I will, I think I talked about that week as well in the past video, because that was the week I was going through with it. And if none of this makes sense, give me some suggestions, y'all, because your girl can take some suggestions. I'm doing this so y'all can have enjoyment. You know what I mean? All right. So just leave them comments down there, and I'll be down in the comments to talk to y'all shortly. All right. Bye.